All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome back for another FFT Onion Knight Plus AI battle. So on top, we have a returning competitor from previous mods. First team besides me, Deltafiend. His team is Skycrag 6, -2 on top. And then bottom, we have my Mythology's team, which have updated some of the units and some of the unit names and whatnot. So, to introduce Deltafiend's team, we have Kaleb the Onion Knight. Chizue the Samurai, Finesse the Chemist, and Shashenka the Dark Behemoth. Now for my Mythology's team, we have Athena the Onion Knight, Amaterasu the Samurai, Vulcan the Chemist, and Discordia the Oracle. I'll just mention a couple of things right off the bat that I noticed. So the Chantage, it always has regen, but so does the Light Robe. So there's a little bit of redundancy here, in my opinion. I think you could have been better off with an Angel Ring, and there are 2 copies are allowed. Yeah, so there's no benefit to getting the Chantage over the Angel Ring in this particular case. And then the other thing I'll mention too is, even though this chemist has time magic, I would recommend getting even a higher faith, at the very least 65 faith. There's obviously a lot of like spells that cast status are almost exclusively dependent on faith, I should say. Yeah, I would just boost this guy's faith by like at least another 10 points. So his abilities are more accurate. But yeah, I'm curious to see how much damage this guy's gonna do with Elemental without magic attack up. Good PA, good MA. Yeah, good chance of damage split, very nice. Yeah, I'm curious to see how efficient he's gonna be. I'm not sure what would be better, a male Onion Knight with Elemental magic attack up or a female. It's hard to say. And as for me, I didn't really change my units a whole lot. I switched one of these units to Vulcan. With attack up in the Raslo Getty, that's 144 times 4/3. So this guy should be doing 192 damage neutral cap. Pretty good. Now the one thing is it can be mitigated by obviously auto potion, damage split, defense up. Probably the biggest counter to it would be projectile guard, right? Which would be based on your brave amount. Only reason why I gave her Black Robe is so she can specifically spam, hopefully, Kikuichimoji, which makes it a 5/4 multiplier. So she'll do some decent damage. I'm curious to see what's going to happen there. And then this Onion Knight, remember it's MA times weapon power, so 16 MA times 15 weapon power, that's going to be 240 damage. And then you throw an attack up, a 4/3 multiplier. She's going to be doing 320 damage with a chance of casting Zodiac. And if Zodiac goes off, chances are most units are going to die. But I'm curious to see what's going to take place here. And obviously, keep in mind the Dark Behemoth. So if he does get in a range, he could go for a mute, cancel her spells. We'll find out. Yeah, so let's get right to it then. We're going to go to... We haven't done this for a while. Let's go to Checkerboard Stairs, 125. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this is the first human submission besides me. So it's nice to actually see some fresh blood, but you get to see someone else's ideas kind of get concocted. Oh, and I'll mention one last thing, just to pause really quickly. So the one change that I did make for your Chemist Deltafiend is, so in this mod, item does not cure every single status. This is what, or I should say, this is what Remedy does. It doesn't cure everything like in the original. So that way you're actually encouraged to actually learn every single spell. So I just did that for you as a quality of life thing. I'm not sure if you knew, but I just made that decision, like I said, because I wanted to, I thought it'd be better suited. There's really no reason to not have a skill set that's completely mastered. 81, not a tremendous amount. I was curious if he was going to do more, but that doesn't look like the case. Yeah, she's got Hamido, so she's not going to be able to do anything there. X potion to heal up a good chunk of that. Not bad. Reraise on herself. Pretty good. Alright. We're probably going to see a melt. Alright. Yeah, so she will be able to use... I wonder if she'll spam Kikuichimoji or if she'll go for a melee attack. Her melee damage will do more. 73%. Oh my god, those are really good odds and they missed. And yeah, that auto potion with the innate item boost the Chemistats, you just healed up everything. Very good. He only has elemental, keep that in mind. So the best he can go for is a don't move. Yeah, I would have preferred my samurai to have gone for some damage, just like this. Yeah, and I think she just got a double kill. Yeah. And instead she went for a secret fist, which is... Yeah, that's really bad. I'm in a really bad spot right now. Yeah, and there goes the melt, AoE damage. Yeah. Now, there is a re-raise on that Oracle, but with the samurai getting hasted, yeah, it's looking pretty grim. I'm really surprised she just decided to go for Secret Fist as opposed to just doing damage. Kind of shocks me. I'm not certain if that spell's going to go off. She does have short charge, but I don't know. And we might even just see a canceling. Yep. Yeah, I think what kind of boned me was the fact that my samurai decided to not do damage. Kind of screwed me over, but that's okay. Yeah, she just opted not to do anything, so it's too bad. There is a guard. Now, do remember, there is a chance of dodging. It is subject to magic evasion, but... yeah. That double kill from the samurai just kind of clinched it right there, so... Alright, Deltafiend takes round 1. Pretty decisive fashion. I'm just really perplexed that she didn't go for, like a Kikuichimoji. That's why I gave her the black robe. I know that they had Shell to mitigate some of that damage, but I would have liked to have seen them do something more. But who knows? Maybe things are going to be more explosive and she'll be able to use Kikuichimoji. We'll find out. Go down to Broken Shed Wind Building. Actually, no. Let's go to the stone building. Sorry. I know I did that one recently, so I want to switch it up a little bit to the stone building. Yeah, but with them obviously being a lot closer, we're going to find out who gets turns. And all my units have 9 speed except the Onion Knight. The female Onion Knight has 10 speed. So all of my units should be getting turns up before anything. Alright, Shell pretty good. Yeah. That's really good right there. The auto potion healing up almost all of that. 84%. I don't know if it's going to go off. I doubt it. Yeah, some good damage right there. Auto potion heals up a good chunk, but I don't know if that's enough. Any petrifies? No. CT save, not bad, but big thing is the samurai surviving the onslaught from her. Chirijiraden. Now, the thing about Chirijiraden is you also do damage to yourself. That's the key thing. Yeah, you also do damage to yourself with Chirijiraden too. So it does the most base damage, but it's kind of a sacrifice. 225, not bad. Gonna see some drought ourselves? Yes, Asura. Yeah, now remember she has the black robe, so it's a multiplier. It does the yeah. Yeah, that Dark Behemoth still does a ton of damage. Yeah. Now Deltafiend, I would say, still has the advantage. Because one of his units has re-raise and mine does not, so they're probably just going to heal and recuperate from this. We'll find out. Mega Potion, yep. Again, normally it's 150, but because of item boost, yeah, it makes it a lot stronger. Yeah, just a lot more life being able to survive. Ooh, nice Masamune. Okay. He's probably going to get targeted. Let's see what happens. I feel like the Dark Behemoth's going to get his turn off. Yeah. Is he going to go for a double kill? Yeah. Oh, no. All right. Yeah, a lot of damage right there, like I said, with attack up and high stats. And a Hamido. Nice, nice. Hamido prevailed here, so an action wasted. And he just did she just did some reflect damage back to Onion Knight because he's got damage split. So I'm just kind of banking on my Onion Knight hopefully getting a double turn in, just being able to screw everyone. She goes for haste to regen, but I don't think it's going to matter. The behemoth should be able to get his turn and just kill her off. Or even him. Yeah, so she is on res duty right now, but any petrifies? Yep. Alright, that seals it. Yep, that's GG for me. Oh, wow. They're not going for it. Yeah, Elemental also has a bigger chance, but has a bigger AoE and slightly more damage, but that Petrify just kind of sealed it for me right there. I had a little bit of momentum going because he didn't have sufficient revival, but unfortunately that just shut everything down. So, all right, with that said, congratulations, Deltafiend, on your first victory. Probably more to come in the future. We'll see. Yeah, you did pretty well there. Yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys for our next video then. And again, if you're interested in submitting teams, feel free to do so. Just check the description below. And yeah, take care until next match.